Hi, this is the Blood Vial channel. You know, it's hard to believe that just a few days ago they said it was the first day of spring. Now the real question is, if it was the first day, does that mean it was the last day? Because it was kind of warm in that day. But the way things are going, here, I'll walk over here and you can hear the crisp, cold ground. Hear that? It's like ice crystals. You can see my breath as well. It's about as cold as winter. This weather sucks. And someone wrote me a question in my email. This is your answer to douchebag197. What happened in Wisconsin? Well, to put it in simple terms, all the union workers that, work in grocery stores and things like that, they have to pay a thing called union dues. But I think in the beginning they get half their check or even more. 75% of their check goes to strike fund in case there's problems with the union. It's supposed to cover their asses for a few weeks, I think, or a week. But it's just simply just a form of corruption. And what it all comes down to, all these hard workers, they hardly got anything out of working there. See, what they did to them is they first didn't give them 40 hours. They gave them about 26 to 32. And then after they were there for about 4 years, they started working them 40 to 45 hours. But they were doing the 45 where they would give them 6 days in a row and then maybe 3 days off the next week. And then after they've been there for about 10, 11 years, they give them like 6 to 7 days in a row. 1 day off in the very beginning of it, and then a whole row of consecutive days, and then 1 day off at the end. Wearing them down, limiting their life, because people have to function. They have to go shopping, they have to go to the bank, they got taxes to pay, events to go to. Now, it's very hard when you only have that much rest. And meanwhile, the rich or the upper class or the people that are not in the union that probably work in the same place because they have their little clique. Because I noticed that some of these grocery stores, the people that do all the hard work, they're in the union, and the executive managers that wear the white shirts and the ties, they're not in the union, they get paid salary. But then there's even an upper clique that no one even sees of the people that are in the offices making phone calls and getting all the numbers. But the real thing is, these people were promised benefits. And have you noticed over the last 15 years or so that the unions always conform or change after about 6 or 7 years, where they have the new union book comes out and they screw everyone. But they've been screwing everyone over and over and over again. It's supposed to get better as time goes on. It got worse because the corruption of the people that are at the top are living it up way past the margin of what they're supposed to be doing. And people are capitalizing off the slavery of the other people that are so hard that actually they deserve it. They deserve at least what they paid for with their union dues, because it's just an exchange of money. What it is small pieces of money from one worker all adding up as a sum with all the others. So when things go wrong, which they don't go all the time, there's a backup plan and there's money to help those people. That money is not there. They lied. And it's real corrupt. And the person at the top, he ain't no good. And it's a terrible thing. And these people got burnt. These are honest Joes that just wanted to do average job and get paid and cover their asses. And they can't even do that because the corruption's so bad. So that's your answer. Let me see how many minutes are on here. Ooh, that was only 5 minutes and I covered all that. But that's the simple explanation. So I think I'm not going to make this video too much longer because I hate trying to upload it and wait forever.